started mixing here. Excuse the background. I'm sharing space with my son who's on things. Alright, so this is my paper we made. Remember? This is going in Any Bunnies. And she really likes bunnies and rainbows. So, for that page, we're going to paper mache, decoupage this rainbow. But first, I want to cut it out. Now, I know rainbows go this way, but we're making a different rainbow, so it's okay. We get to do that. I gotta get me a pencil. I thought I had everything. You know how it is. You think you got everything, and then you get here and you don't have it. Now I need a pencil because I want to trim this up. So this is made out of that packing tissue paper and the Easter dies. And it's not perfect because it was an experiment to find out if I could color, and you can't. I can, but I can't do it that way. So I'm going to make me a rainbow. Rainbow bridge. Rainbow bridge. I'm going to go probably this way with it. It's very fragile, so you gotta be careful. We're gonna go now. This journal I'm making is a typically for her a now I got this papers too. Haha, except that one fell. That's all right. I can still use them. I'll put them over there. Is a art journal. She likes to draw. She likes to write in her journals. So I'm making her one that represents that. So a lot of the stuff I put on here is going to be blank. It's going to be so she can do what she wants on it. Now, remember we made the big paper. This is the shiny side of the paper. And I want to decoupage this on it. Okay, so that's where I want to get as close to the spine as I can. Alright, so we're going to get my brush out. My brush. Well, I'm going to do it this way so you can see it better. Alright, so I make my own decoupage, Mod Podge glue. So this, what you do, there's two ways to make it. You take crafter's glue and add water to it. This is this is probably 9 months old of glue. You put it in a container that you can keep it in. If it gets too thick on you, add a little bit more water. Now you can also make the paper paste, flour paste, which I do. Sometimes I'll do flour and a little bit of glue and water. Just because I personally don't use the flour a lot for two reasons. One, I don't keep a lot of flour in my house because I try to do as much gluten-free baking as possible. But second, also because flour tends to get an odor to it. This just smells like glue. That's it. If you don't like the smell of glue, though, that could be a problem. So, what you're going to do is, I'm going to put this on here like this. I am going to put some under here. And then I'm going to go up here on this. Now, I have been decoupaging, or paper mache, however you want to look at it. One, they both kind of do the same thing, in a way, since I've been a teen. It's a great way to do a present, so that's why I do it. Typically, I would soak the paper, but tissue paper is one of those things that you really don't want to soak it. You just don't. That's why I put a cardboard between the two of these, because I don't want. It is a messy little business. We're just gonna. You want to get as much of a pushing seal like on it, because you really want it to stick to that paper They're both pretty thin papers, so they're going to stick pretty well. But we're going to do something else to make sure. And for the most part, you can draw on glue. I haven't had a problem with it. But, you know, it will make, when you do these kind of things, it will make your book a little heavier. But remember, I haven't made a spine for my book yet, because for this journal yet, because I want to wait and see exactly where I get with it. Now, I'm feeling pretty safe there. So now I've got some of these. Now I didn't color these yet. So we're going to do some that are not colored and then some that are colored. And what we're doing is, this is for her writing part of her. So we're going to put this in here. Do not need to decoupage the top if you don't want to. We are going off the edge here, because then I'm going to, you can wait till it dries if you like. You can't really see that. Let me move this forward a little bit more. You're seeing all the scrap papers, but you're not really seeing my artisticness here. Okay, can you see that now? Yeah. Okay, so here's the end of the paper. I'm going to lift this up. Just to get it out of my way. I'm going to trim it down later when this all dries. I, personally, don't care if it's straight. If you know the person that you're doing it for has a problem with that, you might fix it, but I personally don't care. So I'm going to add some more here. You might want to get a roller, which you can do. I just use my hands, but you can use a roller too to make sure that flattens out well. See, because nobody wants to write on bumps. Oh, let's see. We'll put another one here. And like I said, I'm not doing the top at all on this, because I want to be able to draw on it. If I feel like it's coming up on one side, you might add a little more underneath it. And again, this is not an art of perfection here. I'm not doing this to be perfect. What I'm doing is adding to a page. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Never done it before, so we'll see. I mean, I've done the decoupage part, but I've never added to a page. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, if you liked more of an evenness to it, you could take this, and we'll do this. I'll even show you how to do it. Take that, and we're going to take our scissors. I have to get in here to do this, so you can see my hand and not me doing this. Could do it that way. There. I don't know. Sometimes I don't have enough room on things. Okay, so we did that. Since I already have the rainbow, I don't need to color the pages here. So you could okay, so this one could go right here. And again, we just cut it. I'd fold it first. I'm just that way. But you don't have to if you're good at eyeballing it. And if some people, are really good at making things look really professional. Like, I'm not that kind of a person. I do it to what I like, and then I don't do it again. Because I want to have fun with it. I don't need the perfection part of it. Now, I personally am going to go around the rainbow. But I'm going to leave these, there's going to be spots I'm going to leave because I'm going to put something else in there. Like maybe a bunny down here. I have a beautiful bunny picture. But I have to look at the pictures and see which way I want them to go. So we're going to take this one. And we'll put it here. We want to lift up. Make sure our cardboard here is good. And just make sure you're rubbing it down. Now, you're going to say, oh, well, that kind of takes away from the rainbow. But that's fine. It doesn't need to, the rainbow doesn't need to be pouncing out at us. I mean, it can if you like it. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing, is what I'm saying. So you just do it, when you make something like this, you just do it the way you want to do it. Not the way other people tell you to do it. I feel like that's not... You gotta be careful though, because while it's driving like that, wee-wee, it'll get all sticky and your fingers will get on it. And who knows, maybe the person you're making it for won't like it. I mean, that happens a lot. Sometimes when you do art, other times people are like, oh, I love that. That's absolutely beautiful. Can you make me another one? And each page, I want to think about how I'm going to make each page when I make these pages. Like, what is the intent on this page? And this intent is for her to write. You know, and you try something, it doesn't work, but try it again. All right, so then when this dries, next time, we'll put some other stuff there. I'm going to do something real quick here, though. Okay, so I have some things that I wanted to put on some of her things. And this is one of the things I have. This is a napkin. Napkins are good for decoupage. A lot of people do them differently than I'm going to do them on this time. You can separate them. I'm not going to separate these if I can get into them. Maybe. But we'll be using this one a lot. I bought it specifically for the journal. Sometimes I'll buy things that cost more than normal. I love this. It's got a nice texture to it. Just because it's specifically because I'm making something. So I like the little white rabbit. We're not gonna take the 2-ply off of this. Or 4-ply. I think this is a 2-ply. Yeah, 2-ply. So I'm not gonna take the backing off of it. I don't care. I get why other people do. They want that clear image part that you get. I'm not doing that. So I'm not even going to be really specifically. Okay, so I want to put it right there. So we're going to cut around it because he's a little bigger than I... Her bunny's not white. Her bunnies. She has 2 bunnies. The person I'm making this for. I would save... Now, this is me. I will save this to use on something else. Just in colors. I'm not suggesting you have to. That Paper Outpost lady that I watch. I wish I could remember her name because I feel really bad just calling her the Paper Outpost lady. But she keeps a lot of scraps too. It had always been my intent to make videos about crafting. But I have fibromyalgia and I get sick sometimes really bad. So that's hard to keep up. So what I do is I film Now I film 3 videos at a time, whether I'm gaming or whatever. But gaming was easier to do because you could stream it, and then it was live, and that was it. Okay, so we're gonna put that bunny right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm gonna put that bunny right there. Now, napkins are very thin. That's why this glue works really good for them. Well, you will get that like really clear look to it, so you have to be very careful. Alright, I didn't like how the single one looked, which is typical of napkins. They will get a texture to them that's not, you don't really want. So what you have to do is use less glue on them, and then just dab it on there. Because I kind of losing the whole look to the rabbit there. But I think it's still kind of cute, so I'm going to leave it. We'll see what happens when it dries. I will show you guys all these when they're done. I trim it. Alright, so we have that one. That one's kind of cute. I like the rabbit. It's very cute, but it is a very pale rabbit, so it's a kind of a hint of a rabbit. You know, like I said, there are people who do this that make this look like absolutely fabulous. I just do it, see what it looks like. If it looks good, that's fine. If it doesn't, don't do it again. Alright, so I have another one I want to put on here. I don't think I want to put this one on it. I was going to put these on it, but I don't think I'm going to put these on this page yet. I think they'd overwhelm it. I have little ones for that, so we might do that at another time. But I do have, so this is my suggestion to you. If you're going to start doing these kind of things, I have these. And when I do my journals for themes, I start saving them. I put them in containers, and then I start thinning them out to this. So then I have tons of pictures that we can use. We want little ones though. This is a cute one. Let's try that one, but I don't know, that's too big. We need something little. Little. I got some little ones. There's a little one. Can you see that one? There's a little one. We could stick that one right here. Right there. Now remember, when you're using the glue, it will starting to dry. That's a nice one there. I have the Energizer Buddy too. I do have lots and lots of bunnies. This is not just these ones. I promise you. I got tons of bunnies. Here's a bunny. That's actually a cookie if I remember right. So I could put that there. But I got other things to put in there too. So I think that's it for my cutouts that I'm going to do right now. Oh, I have, oh, here we go. I love these. These are so cute. These are cupcake toppers. So they've got a bit of texture to them. That would look really good right there, I think. So we're gonna cut this a little bit.
He was lawful evil before that.
Yeah, that should work. All right, so we're gonna
he was lawful. No, he was lawful evil.
Stick this one here.
I distinctly remember casting. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
distinctly
glue
remember
that side.
detecting good and evil and detecting that your character was evil.
I'm gonna hold it for a minute.
That too. Yeah, but before that, when we first were introduced, I checked.
And sometimes I'll take something heavy, stick it on there for a minute. Okay, that one's good. And then the only other thing I wanted to do, which I have to find, is the one to take a stamp. I have to find it though. Oh, it's over here. There you go. There it is. Take a stamp. She likes purple. So let's find us a purple. This purple right here. Oh, good. couple right here would be good. I'm going to do some rainbow ones of these down the road. Need my brush or my sponge, whichever. All will work. All will work.
I did it first. What it was because I left the key.
So we're going to...
No, I was thinking to put out a fire and then Dakota joked me and said, roll for like this level. Yeah, that was the same character. You rolled that one.
There we go. Awesome. Okay, so that's it. That's all. That's the end of this page. You can leave your comments on it. You can tell me what you think. You can tell me, you know, I think I would have done this differently. I will show you this all to you when we get done. Now, normally when you do a decoupage or a paper mache, you spray it. But we're not going to spray this because we want her to be able to make her own art on it. So it's going to look a lot rougher. It's going to have a very matte finish to it, not an opaque or a translucent. We're not going to see bright, shininess to it. It's going to be very kind of wet look sometimes. Or a crumply look, I guess, is the thing. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the making of that one. Now remember, we have the back side of this. Because right now it's just got, you'll see me get paint over on me and all kinds of stuff. Right now, what it has is, as I cross over it, I'm just going to do this. And yes, I'll probably use it again. Right now, because it's going to have to dry. Because it's very heavy. But we have this part page too. So when she opens her book, she's got this page here, and then she's got that page. So I got to lift this up, make sure it's nice and sturdy. And that's the end of this video, and I will catch you all on the flip side. I'm out of here.